Welcome back to Reality Talks Returns, where we don't pick sides, we pick reality. And the reality is this: rapper Young Buck is finished. He's done. We've watched this artist go from A-list rapper all the way down to asking people for $1 on his Instagram. We've watched this artist have the most biggest times of his career with the group G Unit, started by 50 Cent, all the way down to going to jail. And it's crazy that in 2020, the rapper Young Buck is doing the same exact thing. Now, on his latest shenanigans, right? Young Buck is going to jail again for domestic violence. Going to jail again in 2020 for domestic violence. Young Buck just got out of jail. It's almost like he cannot get enough of jail. It's almost like he keeps going back to jail because he's missing something or he's missing somebody. If you haven't been keeping up with Young Buck, man, this dude has been all over the place, in and out of jail. His girlfriend shooting at him, getting caught with the tranny, the transgender, whatever you want to call it, going broke, asking people for money, then getting back out of jail, trying to drop music, trying to get back on his feet. I want to say this, man. The reason why rapper Young Buck is finished is because all of his fans that supported him, all of his fans that want to see him do good, all his fans that, took him back even after the transgender altercation, after all that, he still disrespects his fans. He still lets his fans down time and time after again. He drops music, people loving the music, then he goes to jail. He drops music, people loving the music, then he gets caught with a transgender. He drops music, people's loving the music. Now you got your girlfriend shooting at you, domestic violence, vandalism over 10,000. When does it stop? You know, Young Buck used to be my favorite artist. When I was in high school, man, I was Young Buck in the high school talent show. When does it stop that this dude says, you know what? I'm doing way too much. I'm blowing way too much money. It's time for me to grow up, bro. Let's stop the I'm a street nigga mentality. Let's stop I'm a teenager mentality, dude. What, you in your late 30s, 40s? Let's stop the mentality of I'm a drug dealer, I'm a thug. Bro, you ain't none of that. You are a rapper. You get paid to rap. Stop falling in love with the fake persona, man. You don't have bricks of cocaine. You don't have bricks of heroin. Stop the foolishness and get back to the business. We can only imagine if, artists like 50 Cent. What if 50 Cent never grew up? What if 50 Cent didn't sit back and say, you know what? Now it's time to get to the money. Now it's time to be a real businessman. Right? We would never have, a lot of the classic albums that 50 Cent dropped. We would never have a lot of the classic movies that 50 Cent dropped. We wouldn't have Power. And we wouldn't have his headphones. We wouldn't have so many other things that he's got in store and he's gonna release to the public. Young Buck is one of those artists who never grew up, blowing the money, going bankrupt, having to sell everything in his home, including his chain, in and out of jail, in and out of jail. He's finished, man. Young Buck have officially let all the fans down, and let's quit wasting time on him, man. He likes being in jail. He likes being where he is. This ain't no hatred. It's just reality. He doesn't want to be a millionaire. He doesn't want to live a legitimate life. He doesn't want to be here for his family. He wants to keep going to jail. He wants to keep going broke. He wants to keep the foolishness going over and over and over and over. It's 2020. 2020 is time to wake up. 2020 is time to stop the foolishness. Young Buck has officially let everyone down. All the fans, all the people who believed in him, all the people who supported him. He has let everyone down. All because he don't want to boss up and just be a real man and just say, you know what, it's time to get to the money. You don't have the luxury of playing around for another 10 to 15 years. You'll be 50. Somewhere close to it. The games must stop. So I'm anxious to see, man, when this dude get out of jail, what he's going to do. He'll probably just be one of those mediocre underground rappers, man. He'll never get back to where he truly was and where he truly should have been. Young Buck should have been a major artist, man. A very big artist. Not because of the money, but because of the actions that he chose throughout his career. Young Buck was supposed to do something, was supposed to be somebody. But you see, man, the streets and the foolishness is getting the best of him. So I'm going to say it again and say it the last time. Young Buck, he's done. He'll forever be a little mediocre underground artist. Y'all drop y'all comment, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about Young Buck, man. Was Young Buck in your top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20 at one time? Damn, Buck. It's crazy. I always wanted to see Young Buck get to the next level. But he didn't want it for himself. Drop a comment. If this is your first time coming across the platform, help the platform out. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the like bell. So every time we drop a video, y'all get it first. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Reality Talks Returns, where we don't pick sides. We pick reality.
Reality talks with T, where we don't pick sides. We pick reality.